Hello my dear students, welcome back to this session. We are dealing with chapter 9 biomolecules, and today we are going to discuss about the various type of bonds which are present, which are found in just linking between the monomers in certain polymers. First of all, we'll discuss about the types of bonds. I will tell you the peptide bond is present, then the glycosidic bond is present, ester bond is present, as well as phosphodiester bonds are present. So where they are present, how they are formed, let us discuss about them. In a polymer of protein, the amino acids, they are linked with one another by a peptide bond, and it is formed when carboxyl group of one amino acid reacts with amino group of nearby or adjacent amino acid with the elimination of water. So here a water molecule is removed and the process is known as dehydration. So in this way the peptide bond is formed between two amino acids. Then in a polysaccharide, the individual monosaccharides are linked by glycosidic bond. This bond is also formed by dehydration. Here also the removal of water molecule is seen. This bond is formed between the two carbon atoms of two adjacent monosaccharides. I will show you in the diagram. In the nucleic acid, a phosphate moiety links the third carbon of one sugar of one nucleotide to the fifth carbon of sugar of the nearby nucleotide. So the bond between the phosphate and hydroxyl group of sugar is an ester bond, and as there is one such ester bond on either side, that's why here we are naming it phosphodiester bond. So in the nucleic acid formation, for example in DNA structure, we will see this type of bonding. Then nucleic acid exhibit a wide variety of secondary structures, and here for example the structures of DNA as well as RNA. So DNA is little bit given in our textbook and it will be important for further studies also. I have discussed the diagrammatic representation earlier, and here we have seen that two polynucleotide chains are present which run in anti-parallel manner. Then the base pairs, they are found, that means the pairing between purine and pyrimidine they are found, that means adenine bonding with thymine and guanine bonding with cytosine. So in this way this type of thing is seen. Then each strand appears like a helical staircase. आपने स्पाइरल लैडर्स देखी होंगी, तो सेम वैसा ही स्ट्रक्चर होता है. एंड ईच स्टेप ऑफ दिस स्पाइरल लैडर, दैट मीन्स इट इज़ फॉर्मिंग अ बेस पेयर. जितने भी इसके स्टेप्स हैं, ईच स्टेप इज कैन बी कंपेरेबल टू द बेस पेयर. एंड इफ यू ऑब्जर्व द स्ट्रक्चर, वन फुल टर्न ऑफ हेलिकल स्ट्रैंड would involve 10 steps or 10 base pairs, and here the pitch would be 34 angstrom and the rise per base pair would be 3.4 angstrom. And this form of DNA with the above mentioned features is known as bDNA. In higher standards you must be learning about the different kinds of DNA as per its functionality. Okay students, earlier we have discussed about this chart equation. It is showing the primary structure of a protein, and we have seen how the different amino acids they are joined. Serine, cysteine, tyrosine, glutamic acid, all they are joined by a peptide bond. So this CONH, it is showing peptide bond between the adjacent amino acids. So at every joining you can see CONH. So this particular bonding is known as peptide bond. So one of the carboxyl group of one amino acid is joined with amino group of adjacent amino acid, and then this type of peptide bond that can be formed. So you have to remember the formation. Even earlier we have discussed this diagrammatic representation also. It is a portion of glycogen. Glycogen is a polysaccharide. So if we see the formation of polysaccharide, then we are able to observe that many glucose units, they are joined by one another forming a chain. Even branching is seen in such type of structure. So here these two are the glucose units, and this bonding COC, that is forming the glycosidic bond. So many glycosidic bonds are formed in the formation of glycogen. So in this way we can see that how these glucose units, they are joined by one another forming glycosidic bonds. Now this example, formation of triglyceride, actually the whole formation is not shown here, but even in the formation of lipids, that is triglyceride is one type of lipid. Here the ester bonds, they are formed. So ester bonds will be COOC. So in this way this bonding is known as ester bond, and it is seen in the formation of lipids, particularly triglycerides. Yes students, this structure is taken from structure of DNA. It is a part of DNA, and it is showing another type of bonding, that is phosphodiester bond. And this is a very strong covalent bond between the phosphate groups of the adjacent nucleotides. And here this bond, they are central to all the life on the earth, as they make up the backbone of DNA. And in DNA as well as RNA, the phosphodiester bond is the linkage between third carbon atom of one sugar and fifth carbon of another. So in this way, this is third carbon and this is fifth carbon. And here deoxyribose in DNA sugar is present, and ribose type of pentose sugar is found in RNA. This particular structure, it is showing DNA, that's why the sugar will be deoxyribose. So what we have learned up till now is that living organism, be it is a simple bacterial cell or a protozoan or a plant or an animal cell, it contains thousands of organic compounds. So here this topic particularly is related to dynamic state or body constituents, which is a concept of metabolism. So this word is not new for us, we have discussed earlier also, but let us discuss in detail. These compounds or biomolecules which are present in certain concentration, they are very particular. One of the greatest discoveries ever made was the observation that of all these biomolecules a turnover, and this means that they are constantly being changing into some other biomolecules and also made from some other biomolecules. So this breaking and making is through chemical reactions constantly occurring in every living organism. So together all the chemical reactions, they are known as metabolic reactions, and the process is known as metabolism. Each of the metabolic reaction which result in the transformation of biomolecules. A few examples for such metabolic transformations are removal of carbon dioxide from amino acid, making an amino acid into amine, then removal of amino group in a nucleotide base. Another example is hydrolysis of glycosidic bond in a disaccharide, etc. So there are so many examples which shows the dynamic nature or the metabolism. So अभी तक हमने कुछ examples discuss किए हैं, but there are tens and thousands of such type of examples which are showing metabolism. Majority of these metabolic reactions, they do not occur in separate form, isolation में या अलग से नहीं करते हैं, but they are always linked together. एक reaction दूसरे reactions के साथ जुड़ा हुआ रहता है. In other words, we can say that metabolites, they are converted into each other in a series of linked reactions. So they are called metabolic pathways. These metabolic pathways, they are very similar to automobile traffic in a city. ये पूरा कंपैरिजन किया है, आप ये कंसेप्ट अच्छे से जानते होंगे, इसीलिए ये एग्जाम्पल दिया है कि बिल्कुल ऑटोमोबाइल ट्रैफिक जैसा होता है सिटी में, वैसा ही इसका पाथवे है. दीज पाथवे आर आइदर लीनियर और दे मे बी सर्क्यूलर ऑल्सो. ठीक है, लीनियर और सर्क्यूलर मीनिंग हमको मालूम है. सो दीज पाथवे क्रिस क्रॉस ईच अदर and they are just like traffic junctions. Actually, flow of metabolites through metabolic pathways has a definite rate and direction like automobile traffic. This metabolic flow is called dynamic state of body constituent. तो अगर क्वेश्चन पूछा जाता है explain dynamic state of body constitution or constituents, then you have to explain this topic. What is important is that this interlinked metabolic traffic is very smooth and without a single reported mashup for healthy conditions. And another feature of this metabolic reaction is that every chemical reaction is a catalyzed reaction. ये बहुत ही important line है. Always catalytic activity is preferred and there is no uncatalyzed metabolic conversion in living system. So every chemical reaction shows catalysis or catalysts are used. Even carbon dioxide dissolving in water, it is a very simple physical process. It is also catalyzed reaction in a living system. The catalysts which hasten the rate of a given metabolic conversion are also proteins. Actually, these proteins with catalytic power are nothing but they are known as enzymes. You must be familiar with this term enzyme. And in further topics we will be discussing about the word enzyme. It is an important biomolecule of the living organism and it has great importance. Actually, it is acting as a catalyst. It make the reaction faster. We all know the catalysts, they are the molecules which make the reaction faster. आपने chemistry में पढ़ा होगा about catalyst. But here these catalysts, they are found in living organism. That is why they are also known as biocatalyst, क्योंकि biological world में present है. बाकी functionality उनकी बिल्कुल catalyst जैसी ही होती है. So students, we have learned about metabolism and metabolic basis for living we will discuss right now. So let us again see some of the other examples. And here metabolic pathways, they leads to more complex structure from a simpler structure. That means formation of larger molecules or complex molecules from simpler ones, like acetic acid becomes cholesterol. So this is the conversion. Or lead to a simpler structure from complex structure. इसका उल्टा, for example, glucose becomes lactic acid in our skeletal muscles. So the former case, जो इसके पहले हमने एग्जाम्पल डिस्कस किया, दे आर कॉल्ड बायोसिंथेटिक पाथवेज. मतलब कुछ फॉर्मेशन हो रहा है, दैट्स वाई दे आर नोन एज एनाबॉलिक पाथवेज. और जो बाद में हमने एग्जाम्पल डिस्कस किया ग्लूकोज वाला, द लेटर कंस्टिट्यूट डिग्रेडेशन एंड हेंस, मतलब कुछ टूट रहा है, एंड हेंस इट इज़ नोन एज कैटाबॉलिक पाथवेज. सो कैटाबॉलिक पाथवेज में हमेशा लार्जर मॉलिक्यूल्स का ब्रेकडाउन होता है, छोटे छोटे मॉलिक्यूल्स में कन्वर्ट होते हैं, और एनाबॉलिक पाथवे में छोटे छोटे मॉलिक्यूल्स मिलके एक बड़ा मॉलिक्यूल, कॉम्प्लेक्स मॉलिक्यूल बनाते हैं. सो एनाबॉलिक पाथवेज आर एक्सपेक्टेड एंड दे कंज्यूम एनर्जी. Assembly of the protein from amino acid, it also requires energy input. But on the other hand, catabolic pathways lead to the release of energy. For example, when glucose is degraded to lactic acid in our skeletal muscles, energy is liberated. इसीलिए हम muscles का use करके कोई भी work कर सकते हैं. This metabolic pathway from glucose to lactic acid, which occur in 10 metabolic steps, is actually known as glycolysis. ये भी आप further chapter में पढ़ोगे डिटेल में. Living organisms have learned to trap this energy which is liberated during degradation and store in its form of chemical bonds. As and when needed, this bond energy is utilized for biosynthetic, osmotic and mechanical work that we perform. मतलब हमारी बॉडी ये जो एनर्जी स्टोर होती है केमिकल बॉन्ड टाइप में या उस रूप में, उसको यूज़ कर सकती है. And the most important form of energy currency in living system is the bond energy in chemical which is known as adenosine triphosphate. आपने नाम सुना होगा, शॉर्ट में इसको पहचानते हैं ATP. सो ATP से जब भी ADP बनता है, मीन्स एडिनोसिन ट्राइफॉस्फेट से एडिनोसिन डाइफॉस्फेट फॉर्म होता है, तब भी एनर्जी रिलीज होती है. अगेन ADP से AMP फॉर्म होता है, तब भी एनर्जी रिलीज होती है. AMP is adenosine monophosphate. So in this way ATP is acting as a energy currency. जैसे हम बैंक में या अपने पॉकेट मनी में, पिगी बैंक्स में हम मनी रखते हैं और जब भी ज़रूरत होती है उसको यूज़ करते हैं. Similarly, energy is stored in the form of ATP. Whenever required, it is used. Whenever it is extra, it can be stored in the form of ATP. So it is acting as a energy currency in the living world. Okay students, let us again see the nature of bond linking monomers in a polymer. इसमें सबसे पहले ग्लाइकोसिडिक बॉन्ड यहाँ पे शो किया है. आप देखो, ये दो ग्लूकोज के यूनिट्स हैं, एंड हियर दिस इज द कार्बन C6H12O6. दिस इज़ द फॉर्मूला ऑफ ग्लूकोज. सो 6 कार्बन इस तरह से अरेंज होते हैं और इस तरह से वाटर मॉलिक्यूल रिमूव होता है. वन वाटर मॉलिक्यूल इज रिमूव्ड एंड अ ग्लाइकोसिडिक बॉन्ड इज फॉर्म्ड बिटवीन दी 2 adjacent glucose units. देन नेक्स्ट में पेप्टाइड बॉन्ड फॉर्मेशन दिखाया गया है. दिस इज़ वन ऑफ द अमीनो एसिड और इसका कार्बोक्सिल एंड यहाँ पे शो किया है. देखो COOH. देन व्हेन इट इज़ reacting with other amino acid means the bonding is formed between the two. So दूसरे अमीनो एसिड का जो अमीनो ग्रुप है NH2 that is shown, तो बॉन्डिंग इन दोनों के बीच में होता है. एंड इस तरह से आप प्रोडक्ट में देखोगे तो एक वाटर मॉलिक्यूल रिलीज हो रहा है यहाँ पे, एंड दिस इज़ द डाइपेप्टाइड, क्योंकि दो अमीनो एसिड्स के यूनिट्स ज्वाइन होके पेप्टाइड बॉन्ड बना रहे हैं. तो पेप्टाइड बॉन्ड इज CONH. तो इतना पोर्शन यहाँ पे बॉन्डिंग शो कर रहा है. तो इस तरह से पेप्टाइड बॉन्ड का फॉर्मेशन होता है. और लास्ट में द डायग्रामेटिक रिप्रेजेंटेशन ऑफ फॉस्फोडाइएस्टर बॉन्ड. ओके, सो दिस इज वन ऑफ द यूनिट दैट इज न्यूक्लियोटाइड, जिसमें आप देखो ये वाला एंड प्यूरीन का है, मीन्स नाइट्रोजनस बेस. फिर ये जो एंड है दैट इज़ पेंटोज शुगर और ये फॉस्फेट ग्रुप है. इसी तरह से ये एडजेसेंट न्यूक्लियोटाइड है, उसके पास जो दूसरा न्यूक्लियोटाइड है उसका भी ये नाइट्रोजनस बेस है, ये पेंटोज शुगर है और ये फॉस्फेट ग्रुप है. तो जब भी ये दो न्यूक्लियोटाइड एक दूसरे के साथ जुड़ेंगे तो हमेशा फॉस्फेट ग्रुप में बॉन्डिंग होगी. सो दिस इज़ मेड बाय फॉस्फोडाइएस्टर बॉन्ड. और जैसे कि हमने पहले पढ़ लिया है, द लिंकेज अकर्स बिटवीन थर्ड कार्बन एटम ऑफ वन ऑफ द शुगर मॉलिक्यूल एंड फिफ्थ कार्बन ऑफ अनदर शुगर. आप देखो ये थर्ड कार्बन है और ये फिफ्थ कार्बन है. तो फॉस्फेट ग्रुप जो प्रेजेंट होते हैं यहाँ पे, उसके बीच में इस तरह से फॉस्फोडाइएस्टर बॉन्ड बनता है. एंड it is shown by the circle which are present. It is highlighted here. So in this way today we have learned an important and new topic, that is nature of bond which is linking between the monomers in a formation of polymer. तो ये जितने भी मॉलिक्यूल्स हैं, जैसे प्रोटीन है, देन पॉलीसेकेराइड्स है, या लिपिड्स हैं, या ट्राइग्लिसराइड्स या न्यूक्लिक एसिड्स हैं, इनको हम पॉलीमर बोलेंगे. तो पॉलीमर हमेशा मोनोमर से बना हुआ होगा. ठीक है, अगर फिर से हम रिवाइज करें तो पॉलीसेकेराइड का मोनोमर है ग्लूकोज यूनिट्स, देन प्रोटीन्स का मोनोमर है अमीनो एसिड यूनिट्स, और न्यूक्लिक एसिड का मोनोमर है न्यूक्लियोटाइड यूनिट्स. ठीक है, तो इस तरह से हम ये सारे फॉर्मेशंस देख सकते हैं. सो फॉर टुडे ओनली वी एंड आवर सेशन हियर. होप यू लाइक इट. So please do revise all the topics. Take care. Bye bye students.